Hi, this is Brandy McManus, and this is my Bipolar Support Group's anti-smoking campaign. So as for an introduction, that's who I am, Brandy McManus, and let me give you a little background of what's going on right now in society. We have COVID-19 or coronavirus, and many things in society have been shut down. This is the year 2020, so that's just a little bit of background information in case this is viewed many years down the road. So, topic today, I'm going to talk about bipolar disorder and especially smoking when pregnant and how it harms your baby. First, we have a story of a bipolar patient. Her name is Marie Wooten. Her experience is, bipolar disorder caused me to hallucinate, be strip searched in a mental hospital, have postpartum psychosis twice, and endure 4 hospital stays. I went through a divorce, lost a job, and had to be taken care of by family members. It significantly affected progress in my life. Secondly, we have Marie's brother, Pablo Caldwell. He also battles the same illness, bipolar disorder. Their mother smoked while pregnant with both siblings. Years later, Marie remembers hearing about her brother running naked through a hotel. The security guard who found him had to locate his information and call his mother, who lived in another state. After flying thousands of miles, she had to admit him into a mental hospital. To this day, her son, Pablo, struggles to get off of disability payments. Now, I'm going to share with you guys some research from different journals. Okay, one is from the Journal of Affective Disorders in 2015, and it's from Chudall and other researchers. 18.5% of offspring were exposed to maternal smoking during pregnancy. In the unadjusted analysis, smoking during pregnancy was associated with a 1.41-fold increased risk of bipolar disorder. Now that is with a 95% confidence interval. In the final model, adjusting for potential covariates, the risk was 1.14-fold. Then in another study, this is also by Chudall and Associates. This was in Journal of Affective Disorders, and this was in the year 2014. The results from that study, children who were delivered by planned cesarean section had a 2.5-fold increased risk of bipolar disorder. So that's another risk factor, is planned C-sections. Okay, we have another study from McKay and other associates. This is from 2017 in the European Psychiatry. It's a journal. From that study, we learned that there was a strong association of maternal smoking during pregnancy within the subgroup of individuals with hypomania who had also experienced psychotic symptoms. There was no association between paternal smoking or exposure to ETS or environmental tobacco smoke during childhood and hypomania outcomes. The conclusions from that one is exposure to smoking in utero may be a risk factor for more severe forms of psychopathology on the mood psychosis spectrum rather than DSM-defined bipolar disorder. DSM is the Diagnostic and Statistic Manual. Okay, we have another study from Neuroimage. This is from Bjornholm and other associates, and that is from the year 2020. They looked at a total of 1,747 youth, and their conclusion was, we speculate that prenatal exposure to maternal cigarette smoking disrupts the early programming of callosal structure and increases the relative portion of small diameter fibers. They're talking about the actual brain structure there. Okay, and then another study by Talati and other researchers from 2013 in the American Journal of Psychiatry. It says that prenatal tobacco exposure may be one suspected cause of bipolar disorder. And then we've got one more from the American Journal of Medicine and Genetics Part B. It's from Toledo Rodriguez and other associates, and this is in 2010. Prenatal exposure to maternal cigarette smoking, or PMCS, is associated with the variations in brain and behavior in adolescents. The mechanisms they explain are through methylation of deoxyribonucleic acid, or DNA, in genes, which are important for brain development, such as the brain-derived neurotrophic factor, or BDNF. At the end of this, they say such mechanisms could in turn lead to modifications in both development and plasticity of the brain exposed in utero to maternal cigarette smoking. So basically it changes how the brain is formed when the baby is developing. So that is our research. So it is stories like these that keep our organization, the Bipolar Support Group, fighting for the health of the unborn. Cigarette smoke wreaks havoc upon developing brains. We encourage mental health advocates and community health leaders everywhere to take up our cause. Thank you for listening to this podcast, and we've already given our resource information. Have a good day.